On this video, I would like to describe on how you can answer question if you are given like this, a combination of array list and linked list. In assessment test or final assessment, I can ask you to combine array list, linked list, queue, stack, tree, okay, whatever I want lah. Alright, so I want to show you how you can answer if you are requesting to create ADT. Okay, so to create ADT for array list, just for this example, linked list and flower. In this case, I give you the object to start. I give you flower. Maybe I can ask you to create a general item. It's up to you to create the object, the class object, either as flower, computer, handphone, whatever you want lah. Okay, so just for this case, give at least 3 attributes. So in your answer for this question, because you are requested to create array list ADTs, so here is the array list ADT with add, remove, and get method. At least you have 3 methods. These 3 methods because you're going to use it. And for linked list, you need 2 classes, which is the node. The node must consist of data, and this data you can declare as object, general object, or you can directly declare this data as flower object if you are using flower. And make sure the next variable is not data type, a pointer that point to the same object, which is node. And then you need linked list class. You can use either one, insert at back or insert at front. You can have remove at back or remove at front. If you are using insert at back in your next program, you must use insert at back depending on what methods you declare in your ADT. So make sure insert receive object while remove return object and receive nothing here. And then you need class for the specific class for the flower. If you are using flower, if you want to store flower application, so class flower at least 3 attributes. Now I just give 2 attributes because the question 3 attributes, so you need to add more, such as float or double, float, the price. Okay, so you must at least you have constructor, and then either you set here as getter function, setter, or you can create getter and setter methods for each of the attributes. It's up to you. Okay, at least you have this, and I'm going to mark such as for this one class 0.5, this class 1, if one and then if one of the methods has, for example, syntax error, if I found syntax error in that declaration, I will deduct minus 0.5. Okay, that is how to answer for question if you are requesting to create ADT. Please don't answer this question by giving a complete codes where you can copy from the books. So I found one student, some student gave a complete answer where the answer sometimes they give 3 pages of codes. I don't want like that. Okay, just a simple like this. Okay, all right. Okay, B. Okay, B normally, I ask student like this. Based on the ADTs that you created from question A, write Java codes to normally begin with insert and then copy, this is wrong question. Copy into, let's say, copy flower blue color into array list. Copy blue color into an array list. Okay. Or copy what into queue if the question need you like that lah. Queue. Count the number of flower in array list and linked list. So in this question, you can differentiate how to use array list and how to use linked list. Okay. Okay. Look at question sub B1. Insert 300 flowers. First of all, because you are going to use linked list, you have to create object for the linked list, and then in order to insert 300, you have to use for. Here, actually, this is answer scheme for that question, so I'm not going to put detail, but as usual, you need to ask users to enter each of the attributes, the flower name, the flower color, and the flower price. And then you have to create the object, name, and price. Follow the sequence of your constructor. And C, suppose we have another one here, load price P, which used to price. Insert. And then once you create that object, you have to insert into your array list by pass the created object. Insert. I'm using insert at back because in my ADT I use insert. I declare as insert at back. Next question, copy flowers with blue color into an array list. So I'm going to declare array list object. I will not declare the linked list object because I'm using the linked list, the existing linked list object with 300 flowers. So in order for me to access the linked list, I have to declare a variable object type if you are using, or you can directly declare the object as flower, so you don't have to cast. So you have to get what is the f linked list. Okay, the object is f linked list. F linked list. To access object in linked list, you must begin with get first. Then by using while object not equal to null, if f, I need to cast here, if obj lah, sorry, if obj equals ignore, compare, this is how to compare string, equal ignore blue, then I'm going to add that object with blue color into the array list object, which I name as flist here. I'm using add because my ADT insert method name is add at index. Okay, I would like to use add without index. Okay, this is to insert, to add object into array list. Make sure before I close the insert method, I start here, and before I close, make sure you go to get next in order for you to access the next object in the linked list. Okay, so the loop will be stopped until last object has been accessed and the current object is null. Okay, next question. Count the number of flowers in the array list and linked list. So if you are going to count, you must have a variable. You initiate this variable because you're going to count. So it must begin with 0. So in count blue 0, count red. Okay, because we are going so just because array list consists of blue, linked list consists of red. Okay, so for the array list to access object from array list, I use for this is the array list object. This is the number of element in the array list, and then count plus plus, and this is to access object from the linked list. Start with get first. What object not now? Count red plus plus, and then make sure go to next. Simple. So this is the difference between array list and linked list.